We need the windows open
Because it's very hot.
because it gets stuffy in here.
Get stuffy here.
The dog poops in here.
Yeah.
We need breeze. We need circulation.
Yeah. We all need a breeze.
We all need a breeze.
Let's just dog shit on the floor. Money in my pockets. I need my window open. I can't stop it.
Is that a Foo Fighters song?
That's Foo Fighters. That's.
Yo, I'm the Foo Fighters.
I thought Foo Fighters.
Recording?
I hope so. I thought Foo Fighters would be a bunch of Latino guys.
Seriously?
Hey fool. Hey fool. Let's fight.
I would think, but I would think Foo Fighters would be like another, like an affectionate term for like ICE.
Nice. They're like, they're trying to stop the fools.
Yeah.
There goes my hero.
Fighting fools.
Oh, ahí está mi hero.
It's times like these when you learn to live again.
I don't know any Foo Fighters songs, but if you told me they were a Foo Fighters song, I would believe you. There goes this fool. Check out his high socks.
I feel like I am kind of dressed like a Vato today.
I'm wearing slippers. I'm wearing slippers outside, and my white t-shirt's clean. Oh shit! This fool's on acid.
This little fool went to El Mercado.
Nice.
The other fool went to jail.
How many fools went to la tienda?
This little fool went to,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Where'd he go?
fucking fiesta, man.
Nice.
He brought some modelos.
Okay, what else?
You know what I'm saying?
There was a piñata.
There was a piñata.
Yeah, they got Taco Bell from DoorDash. It was soggy. It was cold.
They didn't get Taco Bell, man. They made tacos at the house, man.
Tacos on the planta.
Carne asada.
There was a guy with a collared
El
shirt.
pastor.
A collared shirt and a white apron throwing down on the grill.
You know.
Wonder what Kike thinks
Socks
of this.
high as the eye can see.
He left as soon as we started. He's not cool with it.
Hey, fool.
Hey, for the Foo Fighters?
The Foo Fighters.
Hey, the Foo Fighters. Hey.
He's a big Foo Fighters fan.
Is he?
He's kind of like...
What's a Foo Fighters song?
Um,
Do you know they're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
The Pretenders.
Get out of here. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Mhm.
Good for them.
Recently inducted. I did one of those things on the radio where you text the number with the code word and then you can win tickets to a thing. I do it all the time because it's free, you know? And I tried to win tickets to see the Foo Fighters get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Did not win. But I was thinking about, what if I did win? I go to Ohio for 5 days and fucking what?
Yeah,
That's where the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
all the Hall of
Fuck that.
all the Hall of Fames are in Ohio.
No,
Yeah.
not the Baseball Hall of Fame. The original Hall of Fame.
The Baseball Hall of Fame is like in
The first Hall of
Cincinnati
Fame.
or something.
I've been to the Baseball Hall of Fame, and it's in upstate New York, buddy.
New York.
You're thinking of the Louisville Slugger Factory, which is in Louisville, Kentucky.
I'm thinking of the NFL Hall of Fame,
Yeah.
which is in Canton.
You're thinking of the Dunder Mifflin Paper Factory, which is in Scranton.
You're thinking of the Taco Bell down the street, which is down the street.
The historic Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
I say that because like Jason called it. You see that Taco Bell over there? It's historic. Do you remember Jason? Jason Haynes. Jason Haynes,
Probably, yeah.
the first guest we had on the podcast.
Oh, yeah. I've listened to every episode. That one was my favorite.
Yeah, it's a
Jason Haynes from your podcast.
yes.
Yes.
the historic Jason Haynes.
Yep. That's what we're going to start calling him when we introduce him. At,
The
open mic.
infamous.
So what do you say about the Taco Bell?
He just pointed it out, and he's like, "That Taco Bell's historic," and he didn't really elaborate.
No context.
I just thought it was funny. I don't think there's a single historic Taco Bell in America.
That Taco Bell's historic. It used to be a Pizza Hut. The times have changed.
I wonder where the first Taco Bell is.
Not Mexico.
You know, I went to Mexico. There was they had Taco Bell there.
Are you serious?
Swear to God. And
That's
there was
awesome.
people inside.
That's like a Pizza Hut.
Mexican people.
That's like a Pizza Hut in Italy. It's like,
Yeah.
that's
ridiculous.
crazy.
That's like,
Like
a
an Olive
McDonald's in
Garden.
Ireland.
It's like an Olive Garden in fucking
McDonald's.
Naples.
That's like a McDonald's in Ireland.
I'll take a quarter pounder with.
I'll take a half kilo with chips or whatever.
I'll take a
Hello,
McMuffin.
McFlurry.
My last name is McFlurry.
Oh, you're doing the Shamrock Shakes year round, I understand.
I think the dog might get some barbecue chips.
Oh,
Barbecued bips.
Barbecue.
Jabba Doo
chips.
Dip. Dog with the chips in them.
Dog with the chips.
Dog with the chips.
With the chips.
Dog with the chips.
Dog with the chips, a bang, a bang, diggy, diggy.
Dogs eating chips, and now we have diarrhea.
Dogs eating chips, and now we have diarrhea.
Dog with the diarrhea.
So listen, I got a bone to pick
Yeah.
with
Go on.
Credit Karma.
Go off, Queen.
And
Credit Karma?
yeah, and this has been on my mind for the last 20 minutes.
What happened?
I saw a billboard. It said Mark W. won instant karma. It's their little,
Sure.
thing.
Uh-huh.
You can, whatever, and then,
Uh-huh.
you can win. And they said he won $550, fixed his fucking car. And I looked down, I scrolled down with my eyes to the bottom of the billboard. And I said, let me read the fine print.
Sure.
Am I
You have good eyes.
am I too loud?
No, you just said you scrolled with your eyes, and I thought that was a weird thing for eyes to do.
Yeah. Well, I did it.
Yeah.
And at the bottom it said the average winnings are $38.33.
Okay. So Mark's an exception. He's a
So-
winner.
So in order for that to balance out,
Okay.
the true average, if Mark's getting a 550, you think the average is 38. Really, the average is more like 15, 20.
Oh, because he's an outlier. Because Mark's an
Yeah.
outlier. Yeah. Do you think everyone really saves 15% with Geico? No.
I don't think so.
Some people probably pay more. Some people, you probably switch from the general to Geico. You're probably going to pay more. You might get better coverage, but you're going to pay more money up front.
And I just think they should be honest.
Yeah.
I think the advertising industry, there needs to be more honesty, and
So
transparency.
do you want lottery?
I want the billboard to say, "Hey, Mark W. got $38.33 and went to fucking Barney's." You know what I mean?
No, Mark W got $500, but so do you think lottery billboards should be like?
Mark W. is not.
You
fucking
think
real.
lottery
Mark
billboards?
W. doesn't
No,
exist.
he's a real guy. You think?
Well,
lottery,
I mean, Mark Wahlberg. I've heard of him.
Let me see some fucking ID.
you're saying that you want billboards and advertising in general to be a little more honest.
That's correct.
So, to my point that you won't let me make,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
you think lottery
I'm hot.
lottery billboards should say, Grandpa's Powerball, $168 million. You pay negative $20. You want to say, yeah, it costs you $20. You should pay $20 for someone else to win $168 million. And by the way, we're gonna take our cut too. So you want longer billboards with all the nuances written out. You want to be like, you can win $168 million. You won't, by the way. You
Yeah,
should,
exactly.
So you want a paragraph on a billboard.
No.
Powerball winning is $168 million, but you probably won't win. And by the way, it's gonna cost you about
Well,
$50 a month. That you're kind of addicted to
yeah.
gambling now. You should probably
Yeah.
go see some help for that.
well, I just wanted to say, you could win $160 million, but the probability is 0.01%.
That would be cool because they'd have the LED
Less.
lottery billboard things, and they adjust the winnings as people buy more tickets, right? Like, let's say it gets to like a certain tipping point where it's like, oh, you win $100 million, and most fucking stupid people are like, $100 million, the fucking that's chump change, I want to see what they're really fucking working with. And then the lottery will get up to like $500 million and be like, yeah, okay, now I'll buy a ticket, and then it fucking skyrockets. And you're so that LED billboard changes. So what you're saying is you want a third number because they do Powerball and they do the Mega Millions, and you want a third number on the bottom.
Probability.
That has the probability.
Whoops.
Oh shit!
Did I just destroy everything?
Ruined.
I think
Goddamn punchline.
I think we're still making noise. It's just the
just the headphones.
What was your
we're back.
punchline?
our headphones went
The
off.
punchline was probability. You want the probability.
Oh.
And it's just, at some
Yeah.
point, it's like a calculator when you do too many numbers in it, and it just like goes 0.0001, and then it has an E, and then an
Right.
exponent, and that number just keeps getting higher. That's what you want.
Yes.
That's
That's exactly right.
I've
Rafi.
never.
That's
I don't-
exactly
I don't
what
think
I
I've ever bought a lottery ticket.
Really? Not even scratcher?
I don't think I ever have.
Who are you, Jesus?
No, and I'm a bit of a gambler.
I love gambling. What do you gamble on?
I love gambling on sports.
Me too.
Well, this guy, I won $50 from this guy for the when the Bucks won the
Super Bowl.
World Series.
You thought they weren't gonna
Luke-
fucking win the fucking Super Bowl?
Luke fucking took advantage
You're
of
an
me.
idiot.
I was drinking.
You're bad at gambling at sport. I'm very bad at gambling on football. I'm good at gambling on basketball.
I'm good at gambling on UFC, but
You just bet on the.
Well, it was the first one they won in 50 years. Giannis got 50 points, and I got $50. It's divine justice.
No, Giannis doesn't play football.
Huh? No,
Gian-
he plays soccer.
dude, what if Giannis played like ping pong, dude? He'd be so dominant, man.
No, you wouldn't. His arms are too long.
Would it be a disadvantage?
Yes, absolutely. Doesn't I'm sure he has the reaction time, but like his arms are so fucking long, he wouldn't be able to get him there in time.
I feel like you could just like spike people over the net with some Giannis arms.
And that's not that tall. You don't have to be tall for fucking ping pong. It's not volleyball.
Yeah, I guess.
It'd be crazy.
Giannis.
It would be crazy if people were like, "Oh, you have to be tall to be good at ping pong," because then China would stop being the best.
Good point.
Yeah, it's all about reaction time, amphetamines, not caring about your health, government-sponsored training camps,
Center of gravity.
center of gravity. Thank you. Actually, having short arms is an advantage because you can generate better levers.
Like a T-Rex.
Would crush professional ping pong if it could figure out the rules.
But it's too tall though.
Great point. Baby T-Rex though, gotta get him young.
Young T-Rex.
Yeah, like professional video game players, you gotta get them young. Their reaction times are better than they haven't. Their growth plates haven't developed.
That's why I suck at video games, dude.
Too old, yeah.
I started too old.
Yeah. What do you play?
Nothing.
Right. I'm so bad at video games. You're like, what video games do you like? I'm like, like Tetris, and then Solitaire on the computer, and then yeah, nothing that I have to use both hands for. That's where I fuck off.
I like Grand Theft Auto, but
Yeah.
I like to stop at all the stoplights.
Grand Theft Auto is
Grand
tight
Theft
because it's a
Auto.
video game and like there's no rules.
You ever play Monopoly
Yeah.
on as a video game?
No.
Because they have it available. I never played it. I don't think I've ever played Monopoly on Xbox.
It would be very cool to have like Words with Friends or one of those Facebook games, but it's a Monopoly version, and it would actually go on fucking forever. Like people would die and grow old and shit.
Dude, one time at Walmart, I saw a board game.
What you see at Walmart?
It was Words with Friends, the board game.
Swear.
For real.
Swear.
Yeah.
Not Scrabble.
I took a pic of it. Yeah, it was Words with Friends.
Words
board
with
game.
Friends.
What kind of like trademark dodging bullshit is that?
What is Words with Friends?
It's like Scrabble, but on your phone. It's an app.
Yeah. It's like Scrabble, but you can cheat.
So this was.
It was big in like 2013.
So this is like a internet game in reality.
Now you're
Whereas
getting
the Monopoly that you were talking about was the internet was a or a game in reality
a video board game.
that was made into an internet game. Am I getting it?
You're slowly getting it. Yeah, you got it. You
think of like the Matrix.
Think of the Matrix. Okay.
It's
Now-
very simple, like the plot of the
Mhm.
Matrix.
Mm-hmm. Everything is fake, including the money.
So sort of like Inception.
Like
Similar to
Inception.
Inception.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got it.
That's where I fucked up. Is I was a kid and I saw the Matrix, and then I saw the Truman Show in like the same month, and I was like, oh, nothing is real, and I'm the center of attention, and everything actually revolves around me. And
You're
then
the
like,
one.
and then like 2 summers later, I started smoking weed, and I was like, oh, this all makes sense.
Yeah, dude, all those movies are
You know?
just about like narcissism. Isn't that like a mental disorder if you think that you're like the only real person? And
For
everyone,
sure. Yeah, no, that's
There's like
not
a name
normal.
for- there's a name
Definitely
for that.
some kind of disorder.
Yeah,
a
it's not
complex.
tight to think that. Like, you should have some fucking empathy.
If you think you're the only person,
You know, that's the type of
Something's wrong
person who
with
plays the lottery. Is that you have to have that kind of delusion.
We'll be right back after a message from our sponsors, the California Lottery. Buy a ticket, you stupid broke bastard. We're back.
welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hey, let's get some light on the subject. What do you say? The folks at home, what do you say?
Please comment below how many lottery tickets you bought this year.
Should we turn the light on?
Oh, you want to actually turn the light on?
Why not?
I don't know what light switch is.
We have to get up.
Not my
from our
house.
I'll get
chairs.
up. Listen, I'll get up.
I'm tangled in
What
it.
am I fucking? What am I? What from the fucking?
What am I? Will? Who am I? Fucking what am I? Stephen Hawkins over here? I'll get up. Who am I? Fucking it's hard to think of another famous wheelchair-bound person.
Superman.
I said Stephen Hawking already. Oh, that's Christopher Reeves. Who am I?
Yeah.
Christopher Reeves?
No.
No, I'm not. Oakland's getting a WNBA team. I can't wait to gamble on that shit.
Oh yeah.
What are they going to be called?
The fucking host.
So stupid.
The fucking hose.
Yeah, we the East Oakland Hoes. Ball up, bitch. Check. She tries to like check in a professional basketball game. Tries to check the ball.
The coach is just Cat Williams.
That bitch pulled her hair. We want the ball back. Oh, you lost your damn mind.
Cat Williams was ejected from another game today, increasing his
Another technical.
another double technical for Cat Williams, head coach of the East Oakland Bitches.
He will be out for the next month.
is further continuing his WNBA record of most consecutive games kicked out. It's around the horn with Cat Williams.
A post-game interview.
I don't know what they're
Bitches is crazy.
These bitches have lost their damn minds.
These referees.
He's just in the huddle talking to their pussies because he's like he's 4 feet tall and they're all like 20 feet tall.
We played a hell of a game tonight. Everybody take a knee so I can look you in the eye. Gather around, bitches. You want to get this money? Stop making some points.
Pimpin', pimpin', pimpin'. All right.
Pimpin', since been pimpin', since been pimpin'.
Dude, I can totally picture him as a head coach of a
Phenomenally
sports team.
motivating.
I feel like
so good.
he dresses like that.
Now, you might think that this team,
the hose,
you know,
the fucking hose.
But we're here. We're playing the goddamn.
That's a terrible Cat Williams impression.
No, I like it.
Now, if you miss this free throw, I'm gonna put my hands on you, bitch.
There you go.
I don't even know no motherfucking insurgents.
I'm trying to think of L.A. Sparks. The fucking WNBA teams are so fucking stupid. They try to make them cool
names
and
are all
feminine.
like,
but
yeah,
it's
they're like
dumb.
they're all like metaphysical and
Just
shit.
be the fucking tigers and
The
bears.
whispers,
Yeah, the whispers. The
clouds,
Yeah, the New Orleans essence.
the wind,
Yeah.
the Chicago wind.
we're the Tennessee erosion. That's dumb.
Yeah.
Baltimore nuclear fission. You got one?
Flint lead.
We and they're like the byline is just "We kill you slowly." Tight. Yeah, we should gamble on the WNBA.
So what's that with that name actually?
I don't know. They're like Oakland is getting a WNBA team, but I don't know what they're gonna be called.
The Oakland Chicken Heads.
Nice. The East Oakland Mallrats. Look it up, please. so we can sound less stupid.
The the Oakland crackhead bitches.
That's terrible. Come on, man.
I think it's a great name.
These days, it would be the Oakland fat white woman with dumb tattoos and big hipster glasses with half her head shaved who does terrible customer service even though that's her job.
The Oakland gentrifiers.
Nice. We said the same thing.
Yeah.
I went to this place. Have you ever been to the Pretty Lady on the fuck is it? It's on like 18th and like below Mandela.
Is that like a prostitute?
No, it's a
corner?
breakfast spot. And it used to be owned by a Korean family and it was phenomenal. The service was very good and the waiters were great. And then it got bought by white people, and then it just became a place for fucking hipsters to get like pubes in their food or whatever, because the fucking serving staff is like, I don't care, like, wear whatever you want when you're not at work, but when you're at work, like this person, I tried talking about this on stage one time, but the server was like a dude who's identifying as, I don't care, like probably a woman, and they were wearing like a crop top and like Daisy Duke shorts that were super low and no underwear, and this person's fucking, like, I could like damn near see this person's balls and pubes, and they're like how can I help you? Like it's fucking terrible service too.
Was she hot?
No.
Did they keep the name Pretty Lady?
Yes.
They didn't change it to the.
But now
the
it's
Pretty Trans Lady.
Yeah, now it's ironic.
Yeah.
Now it's a misnomer.
Well, it doesn't look. It doesn't look like they have a name. They've settled on a name yet.
Oh, good.
Oh.
So I think we should come up with one here right now.
Let's make it.
The hose, I think, is a little bit too.
Hose is too on the nose.
Too on the nose. That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Fat white hipster bitch with dumb tattoos and big bush and
It's a little lengthy.
Yeah, wordy. How about the
Verbose.
Yeah. The Oakland.
The Oakland hate crime victims.
How about the Oakland Transit and it's short to the Oakland Trans. Put that in the.
I can imagine that mascot.
Yeah, it's a train with a dick and a pussy. That talks, I guess. How about
and closes at 11.
Nice. The Oakland Mud Sharks. How about the Oakland Geese? Shout out Lake Merritt.
The Geese.
Yeah, the Oakland Geese, the Oakland Ducks. Oakland
How
Ducks.
about the Oakland Flight?
Nice. Yeah, because they're like all dumb. They're like verbs.
Yeah.
Or weak animals, which is why I was thinking ducks.
Same with like MLS teams. They're all like the fucking
Avalanche.
Yeah.
Or like
Earthquake.
The Oakland parking enforcement.
Yeah.
Nice.
The Oakland meter maids.
Yeah, like an avalanche or like an earthquake, it like ruins your day.
The Oakland drought.
There you go.
You know, something
Nice.
like that.
Yeah, Oakland. The Oakland parking ticket is good. The Oakland parking tickets is tight.
The Oakland fog.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice. There it is. How are the Oakland Hills? And then they just
It's like
charge
tits on the fucking.
It's just tits. The Oakland Mormon temples. That's dumb.
The Oakland Shake Shacks.
Oakland, whatever. And fuck them.
The Oakland Donuts.
I don't know where they're gonna play.
How about the
because
Donuts?
Isn't the Coliseum?
How about the fucking Donuts? Come on.
Donuts wins.
Yeah, donuts.
Is Oracle's not demolished or anything?
What
is it?
what's that Oakland donut spot? Not Lee's. Fucking the late night one. There's Dick's Donuts. And there's what's the one on fucking Lakeshore? Across from those three bars.
I don't know. They're all like they're all like rainbow donuts or like
Happy Donuts.
Happy
yeah,
Donuts.
Yeah. Someone think. Fuck, I can't remember the name. Great
Donut
bacon, egg,
thing.
and cheese sandwich.
Where is
Phenomenal. It's on Lakeshore. It's there's these three bars like Smitty's and fucking.
it? Oh yeah, I know Smitty's.
What's the? There's like three bars like across the street from each other.
Right. I know that
And
area.
then
I
down
know
the-
the Colonial Donuts.
Colonial Donuts.
Yeah,
Yes. Phenomenal
Hell yeah.
breakfast sandwich. Any time of day.
You can
so
also-
fucking good.
Yeah, you can also go.
The Oakland Colonial
Play the
Donuts.
lottery there.
Yeah. Okay, brings us to our second ad. Do you have too much money or not enough money, try buying a bunch of scratchy lotto tickets and
At Colonial Donuts.
Colonial Donuts. And while you're there, get a
Roger.
bacon, egg, and cheese and an old-fashioned chocolate.
Oh yeah.
I prefer maple, but the
I
ad reads...
prefer maple too.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
That's sick. That's good.
Fuck the ad read.
Yeah, it's a better donut.
Dude, I can't eat
a
donuts.
maple bar with the custard in it. Forget about it.
No, I don't go
No custard?
No custard.
I can't eat donuts without it just wrecking my mood for the rest of the day.
Really?
Yeah, it's not a great breakfast
Food. It's a bad breakfast
Yeah.
food.
Just fried sugar and shit.
Yeah, but that's the cool thing about the donut.
Start
A
my
donut
day
and a
off.
coffee is like the donut hits you immediately, and like with energy, right? Because of the sugar, and then the coffee is like, oh, this will catch up to me as
Yeah.
soon as the donut has me crashing. The caffeine kicks in,
Donut.
and then boom, lunchtime. What do?
Yeah.
Fucking roast beef and sharp cheddar on a hoagie.
Oh yeah.
Then what? After that, you call your employees names in the walk-in and tell them how fucking
Yeah.
retarded they are. And what you think you
Scratch your balls.
Yeah, you scratch your balls while you're yelling at them. You go, you think you can fucking work here with your dumb, stupid whore face, bitch? And then they go, I'm so sorry. What did I do? And then you go, you know what the fuck you did? And you're eating your fucking sandwich the whole
And you're
time.
Italian for some
yeah,
reason.
you're eating your sandwich the whole time. And then you go, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get back to fucking work, bitch. And it's horrible. Horrible.
See, I don't do that when I eat donuts. I think that's what I'm doing wrong. I don't ride that wave.
Donuts and coffee is a real roller coaster
yeah,
ride.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
This message is sponsored by
Colonial
Colonial Donuts.
I like rainbow donuts in Berkeley on San Pablo.
Because you're gay.
Well, I'm not sure yet.
Well, you did say Berkeley.
Yeah.
And rainbow.
But they got great bagels.
I don't know if the Oakland Fog is gonna play at the Coliseum. or
No, not enough fog. Berkeley fog maybe.
If the
How about the Oakland Mist? I feel like that's already a team though.
I don't know if the Oakland Colonial
I like
Donuts are
donuts,
gonna play at
dude.
the
I
Coliseum.
like donuts.
I
Bro.
love donuts.
The Oakland
because
Sierra
Oakland
Mist.
sideshow
Nice.
donuts. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it has nothing to do with the fried food.
No.
Interesting. It's got
Yeah.
just like a fucking box Chevy on 26s.
Exactly. I thought you
Yeah.
missed that, and you did. I had to clarify.
That would be cool.
But also the fried donuts.
Y'all are making me feel like I'm not
So
Oakland at all.
what do you call those? Double entendre.
That'd be
Yeah.
a good WNBA team. The
Dual
double
indemnity.
entendre.
Dual indemnity.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Ulterior motive. I always get dual indemnity and ulterior motive mixed up.
The Oakland ulterior motives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They say they want to win games, but really it's just an excuse for Katt Williams to have a reality show on Netflix about coaching a women's basketball team.
Has Katt Williams been on, like, Dr. Drew yet? Does Dr. Drew still have a show?
Oh,
He has
great
a
question.
podcast.
He's a podcast with Christina Pazynski.
Is Katt Williams been a guest on there?
God, I hope so.
Christina Pazynski, that's Tom Segura's wife.
Yeah.
Why isn't her name
She
Christina
and Dr.
Segura?
Drew.
No, she's not Dr. Drew. Her name's because she had a fucking career in her own brand before they got married.
Is she like
No way.
It's not gonna change her name.
Is she a recovering addict? How'd she meet Dr. Drew?
They both like fucked up stuff.
Yeah.
So
That's what
there you
what
go.
it's like. Luke, you told me that there was a celebrity rehab season with
Luke.
Rodney King.
Yeah, Rodney King
was like a
in it.
contestant.
So fucking
Did
sad.
they like vote people off? Was this like a
No.
Oh.
No.
That would have been so fucked
I
up.
didn't watch. You get kicked out of
If you don't
rehab.
get sober in a week, you're out of here.
Yeah. You.
America will decide.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we're gonna stop paying for your counseling, and you're gonna have to start doing drugs again.
Yeah. Dude, it was fucked up. It was like Rodney King, Screech from Saved by the Bell.
Rest in peace.
Really?
Yeah, he used to headline the
Some
Dallas
guy from the
Comedy
Foo
Club.
Fighters.
That's sick.
Guy from Guns N' Roses, right? Stone Temple Pilots, gun or something.
I don't know.
Axl Rose.
The guy who was like, you're my butterfly, sugar, baby. That guy.
Oh,
He was there.
What's that called? Like Elephant Town or something? Funky Land? What are they called?
Yeah.
I don't listen to that much music, or know anything about music.
Oh,
Really.
it's so sad.
I don't like it.
I feel bad for
You don't remember? You're my butterfly.
I'll
Sugar.
show
No,
you
sorry,
some good
sorry.
music.
I like music. I
We're
don't
going to change your life on this podcast.
know anything about music, and I don't care to know anything about music.
Except for the bare naked ladies.
Yeah. They were like,
I mean, who doesn't like bare naked
Bare
ladies?
Naked Ladies are
Yeah, I like the idea
They're
of
good.
someone buying a concert ticket to the Bare Naked Ladies, and they're like, "What?" It's just all dudes, and, like on stage, and they're like, "Fuck this."
where's the tits?
False advertising.
Thought they're gonna fucking.
Thought there was gonna be titsy.
Thought they're gonna fucking.
No, I like the idea of someone buying a ticket to the Bare Naked Ladies, and they get there, it's all dudes, and they're
Right.
like, "You know what? I respect whatever their gender pronouns are. This is hot."
But I would like them to take their clothes off.
Yeah.
At least be bare naked.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least be
Nice.
booty butt naked.
Yeah, strip.
I came here for nudity.
Yeah, I'll take it in any form.
I'll take bare naked fellas, whatever.
I just want to see some nipples.
Yeah, that's funny. That I can walk down the street with no shirt, and some fucking lady walks down the street with no shirt, nips out.
Wow.
Now it's a big deal.
Well, it's a traffic hazard,
Is that right?
frankly.
Yeah, I mean, if you see some
Isn't that fun? What does that say about our society?
well, it says that whenever you see like cis woman titties, it's hard not to go.
It's hard not to turn into a cartoon wolf.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. That's crazy.
You know, you gotta wear a chin strap just to fucking drive down the street, you know?
You have to do that thing where your jaw drops to the floor comically and your tongue rolls out really far, and then you twist your ear really hard and it all rolls back up, and your eyes pop out in heart shapes, and you go, "Awooga,
Right.
awooga."
That horn, yeah.
I don't know. When you said chin strap, I just thought of people from my hometown with like the facial hair. That's a chin
That's
strap.
wild.
It is a Texan,
They hang out
the
at the
Paul Wall.
Oh God.
The Paul Wall, yeah. I like Paul Wall.
Oh, he's great.
Smile for me, daddy. Paul Wall like goes to like Houston Astros games and stuff, and like all of my friends that like have lived in Houston somehow get a selfie with Paul Wall. Like he's always out and about.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, I have so many friends who
He's a man of the people.
Paul Wall pops up on my Instagram feed like once a month.
Houston Texas driver's license is just your picture with a selfie with Paul Wall.
Yeah. Well,
Chill, hang
on
out
the
at the DMV.
Texas driver's license, kind of in the background, there's like the Alamo, kind of like pastel color, and then there's like Paul Wall's face
Paul Wall smiling.
in the clouds.
Yeah. And then what's his name? Johnny
Davy Crockett and
no, Johnny.
Appleseed?
The guy that makes the grills. Johnny
Oh, George.
George Foreman.
Yeah.
He's from Houston.
No, it's not.
He is from Houston. George Foreman. Johnny
Different kind of grill. guys.
Manziel.
George Weber.
We'll move on.
Johnny Weber. Hank. Aaron
Hill.
Weber. You already said that. Sorry. Hank Hill.
Yeah.
My favorite. Do y'all know
Harvey.
the Alamo guys? We studied the Alamo over and over in Texas public schools.
What do you mean?
The Alamo, the Battle of the Alamo.
Right.
That's like all we would study in
thing.
social studies classes in Texas. I know, like Davy Crockett and Daniel Boone.
Yeah. Every year you do history, and
James
every year
Bowie.
is just the Alamo.
Yeah, that's literally Texas public school.
All right, class, we're gonna learn why we're the best and the fucking brown people are pieces of shit. Your daddy was a hero.
Dude, you know who won the Alamo?
No, because I'm not from Texas.
Mexico won the Alamo.
Fuck yeah.
Like everybody became
That's
martyrs.
right. That's
All
right.
the white people became
That's
martyrs.
right. They're like, and they fought to the bitter end, and this is a testament of American.
Who was in there? And there was somebody famous in there.
Yeah, Davy Crockett.
Was it
and,
Davy Crockett?
Johnny English. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
Davy Crockett.
Johnny English? That's
Daniel Boone,
yeah.
James
Daniel Boone.
Bowie. James Bowie had the sharpest knife in the world. We kept learning about James Bowie having like he had a Bowie knife and it was so sharp it could cut through a pig's bones. It's just like, bro, why are we learning this every year?
Cares. Yeah.
And then Sam
In
Houston survived.
Texas, they learn in like fucking like what is it? What am I thinking of?
What do you mean?
They learn in like tropes or whatever, like
Stereotypes.
not stereotypes.
expressions.
Yeah,
Oh.
they learn in like
Oh,
Sayings.
idioms.
yeah, they learn in idioms. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No kidding,
It's-
bro.
yeah. So, question 39 on your history exam.
Dude, I fucking,
David Bowie's knife was sharp enough to A, cut through a pig's bone,
Sorry.
B, saw the world in half. C,
All of the
let freedom ring. Or D, all of the above. Well, obviously, yeah. Luke, you put C. Oh, you see me after class. You put C. See me after class.
Dude, I fucking killed it in Texas public schools. I thought
It doesn't sound too hard.
well, they
You did
tricked
the
me.
same thing in history.
They
over
tricked me
here.
into thinking I was
That's
a
a
fucking
layup.
genius.
Right.
They're
They're like, you can read. You want to be principal? We don't have anything else to teach you.
And they
Mr.
made you.
Smarty
They
Pants
made
over
you a
here.
teacher.
Mr. Sm-
They
hey,
made me a substitute teacher. I substitute taught in Texas 1 year.
that's tight. You were 13.
That's probably not too hard either. Well, so we're gonna talk about the Alamo this year, kids.
It was easy. Like in Texas, like the teachers are in control of the students. Like the teachers like get in the kids' faces and like scream at them.
Oh yeah.
And then I substitute here in
Shoot
San
'em.
Francisco, and like the kids are in control. Like
Yeah,
the-
they'll
the-
stab you up.
the adults are all like passive and like
Yeah.
weak, and then
Yeah.
in San Francisco, and the kids are like,
Well, that's
"Fuck you."
that's fucking.
And they
That's
get away
the
with
difference
it.
between Texas and San Francisco. Really, it's fucking. Texas is full of pussies.
In Texas, they know that they're supposed to keep the kids dumb.
Oh,
Yeah.
I believe in that. I think that kids are too smart now.
I think I think somewhere between San Francisco and Texas, as far as schooling, would be ideal.
Something happened in the last 50 years where older people stop being smarter than younger people, and younger people are smarter than older people now. Do you know what I mean? Because in
I
like
don't
you
know
think
about that.
like 50s, 60s, 70s, right? The adults knew more than you, and while like now like adults know more shit, they have more life experience. Whoop de whoop. They
Whoop-de-whoop.
don't know as much shit. Like if you're like I took my dad to the fucking airport and he couldn't find his like boarding pass and he was unable to connect to the free airport Wi-Fi to download his boarding
Well,
pass. So he was
I mean,
fucked.
there's like technology has advanced so far that old people are just like,
they're out.
yeah,
They're out.
3 sheets to the wind.
But like
also, they're not as culturally.
old people are
learned.
A, out, B, 3 sheets to the wind, or C, fucked. The answer is B.
They're
You
also
stupid retard.
They're also not as like culturally knowledgeable.
But that's
you
what I
know?
mean. That like I
I took my dad to a Japanese restaurant
Tight.
and he mispronounced
every word.
nigiri in a really unfortunate way.
How do you say it?
Huh?
How do you say it?
It was probably
how
like a
did-
Freudian slip.
How did he say it?
Um,
So that's my point. Is that like
I'll let the audience
for a
use
long
their
time,
imagination.
like I gotta assume most of history, like your parents and grandparents and shit were just right about most shit. They like knew they could pass down wisdom, right? And now everyone's like, Grandpa's fucking retarded. He doesn't even know shit, and he doesn't know how to look it up either.
He doesn't know how to even fucking make a tweet.
Grandpa doesn't know how to tweet. He doesn't know how to fucking get likes on his Instagram, even though he's adorable and he's drunk all the time.
He doesn't even know how to. He doesn't even know what TikTok is.
Grandpa, all you do is watch Jeopardy and beat off to exercise commercials or whatever old people do.
Yeah.
Old people grew up reading.
But Grandpa got some good stories, I bet.
That's true. My grandparents read a lot. Way more than me.
And you know how like did y'all learn cursive in school?
Yes.
So we barely learned cursive. We learned like a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit. but-
cursive. Huh?
but-
Forgot
yeah.
about that.
Cursive is not taught in schools now. Like cursive is kind
Good.
of obsolete.
Good.
I
and
like cursive.
I just wonder if like I feel like reading is gonna be obsolete. Like you can kind of learn to
No.
read maybe like 4th grade, but it's like
You
Like,
need
you
to
just-
you need to know how to read.
Literature is gonna become.
You gotta learn how to
obsolete.
fucking type. That's a Produce O'Neill bit. Where
yeah,
he's
I
like,
guess type.
Produce O'Neill bit. Where he's like, I'm not gonna do Produce O'Neill bit, but he's got a funny one about typing.
Well, go ahead. Tell the people what it is.
That he would.
You don't have to perform it, but
Yeah,
No, you
but-
have to do it in his voice. Just like you did Cat Williams. You have to do it in either Patrice O'Neill voice or Cat Williams.
I'll do one
impression.
of them, and then you tell me which one I'm doing. Okay? He's like, I'm not gonna learn how to type. It's both of them at the same time. He's like, I'm not gonna learn how to fucking type. He's like, we would just go, steal bread and call the kids that went to typing class gay. He's like, now I don't know how to type.
Yeah.
It's simple. It's a great simple joke.
Real good. Real simple.
Well, he's dead now, so it's all
So
yours.
fuck him.
Jokes on him.
Yeah.
That's your joke now.
Who's your joke? now?
Everyone's attention span is so short. I'm pretty sure you could just plagiarize anything.
Don't do that, please. There's people listening who now have.
Wait, one more time, Luke. All right, that was worth it.
Tight. A whale just came somewhere. A whale just came somewhere. The sound of the fall.
How about that? Science, bitches. You empty out a
Damn.
little bit of the liquid, and it lowers the tone of the fucking sound. How about that?
That sounded like a lighthouse. If you know what
Taking
I
you
mean.
motherfuckers to
Yeah,
school.
Ocean movie.
Okay.
You see that movie, The Lighthouse?
With Leonardo DiCaprio.
Willem Dafoe.
Robert.
No.
Robert.
No, I wanted
No,
to.
you're thinking of
Shutter
Shutter Island.
Yeah, I know.
I saw Shutter Island recently. Dumb.
I thought the same thing.
Dumb.
I was rooting for him.
I saw it when I was younger, and I was like, "This is tight." I was
Yeah.
like, "This is like Inception," and then I saw it again when I was older, and I was like recently I saw Shutter Island, and I was like, "This is dumb."
I
as
mean,
shit.
I wanted him to. I was on his side, you know.
right.
I thought he was like, and they were just like, I don't like movies like that. Like
Nah.
23 with Jim Carrey, where I was like, ooh, that
Yeah.
number has something, and he's just crazy at then. I mean, what a waste of time,
Right.
you know.
Inception was kind of like that, where it's like, oh, it's actually the whole thing's a dream. But that was kind of cool, where it's like the big reveal is a big reveal. But with fucking Shutter Island,
like-
you're like, oh,
Psych.
yeah. It's not a big reveal at all. It's like a get it. It's like,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to fucking get it. I want
Yeah.
like wow.
Yeah, exactly.
You lazy movie writers.
Right.
I haven't written
2 hour
any-
practical
I
joke.
haven't written any movies recently, but when I write my next one,
It's gonna be better than Shutter Island.
you're a fucking Slutter Island. Oh, it's my next movie. My movie's called
Slutter
Slutter Island, and it's all about the Oakland hoes.
The Oakland fucking hose.
I'm writing a movie called The Slut House.
I'm writing a movie called Slutter House Rules.
I'm writing a movie called
Go ahead. What are you writing a movie about? What's it called?
Sluts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm writing a movie called The Slut Shank Redemption.
Okay.
American
It's about
Sluts.
women
I'm
prison.
writing a movie called The Thought Shank Redemption, and it's about that hoe over there and how she gets her groove back again.
That hoe over there, Andy Dufresne.
That hoe over there, Andy Dufresne.
Slut Shank Redemption.
The Slut Shank Redemption.
Andy Dufresne.
Andy Dufresne, we would call him a slut.
Crawled through a hallway, crawled through a tunnel of penises and came
He
out the
crawled
other side straight.
He crawled through my ass.
And came
He
out.
crawled through my ass, and I am from Boston.
How about The Slut Father?
The slut's father.
You come to me.
The-
You come to me
My daughter's
on the day. You come to me on the day.
my daughter's 7th wedding.
You come to me on the day of my first threesome, and you ask me to suck your dick.
Well,
When was the last time you had me over to your house for a hand job?
Dude, what's weird to me about The Godfathers is how much less hot Talia Shire is in them compared to Rocky. I thought like Talia Shire is like super hot in Rocky. Rocky 1, Rocky 2.
Oh, the one that gets beat up in The Godfather.
And then she's like kind of an annoying bitch in The Godfather.
Yeah. He's like, you guinea bat, pick up these fucking dishes. That one. And then she gets beat up, and then Sonny fucking goes to fuck the dude up and gets capped.
Yeah, sounds about right.
She's the daughter.
I barely remember I remember Rocky movies way better than Godfather.
The Rocky movies are so bad.
never saw Rocky.
I love the Rocky.
But I'm working on a movie
Okay.
called
Cocky.
Slutty.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I'm working on a movie called Boo Rocky, and it's about a guy from Philly who tries to get all the cum on his face.
Boo
Rocky.
Rocky, I get
Yeah.
it.
And it's like,
Not bad.
yeah, he's in the freezer, and he's just like jacking off a really cold guy, and fucking Paulie's in the corner. He's like, he's like, you're gonna make a guy come like that, you'll go to jail for murder. How
I'm
do you
working
like that?
on
You like that, Lou?
I'm working on a movie called
Buraki too.
Baraki, and it's about a guy from Hawaii who becomes president.
I'm working on a movie called The Sperminator.
Okay. Tight. Go
It's
on.
about a guy who's fucking.
Come with me if you want to come.
Come with me if you want to live. You can leave it at
Come with me
Oh, yeah.
if you want to live.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come with me if you want to jizz.
Live with me if you want to come.
Dude, Terminator 2 would be a way different movie if instead of by a biker bar that he spawned, if he just
Uh-huh.
like spawned in like I don't know, the Castro in San Francisco and like stole some dudes in their clothes. He's
It's
like,
pretty close.
yeah, it's leather.
Really? It's
still
leather, yeah. It'd have more holes in it in the ass region.
Dude, if only Terminator 2 wore a fucking hat. What's the fucking leather hat with the little brim?
Fedora?
Like the
Not a
little.
fedora- I know what
the
you're talking
front
about.
Brim.
The extra who's all about it hat.
The classic.
Extra read all about it
The
hat.
newsy hat.
Who's all about
Like
it?
a classic leather, like
What is that called?
I don't know.
a super dom gay hat.
I'm gonna Google extra read all about it
Like
hat.
Newsies cap
I'm gonna Google gay guy wearing leather.
again.
And wearing a hat. Yeah, it's already in my history.
Yeah.
Extra.
Google gay guy wearing leather, fucking another gay guy wearing leather. Extra read all about it.
All
About it.
about it.
Mhm.
Hat.
Nice. Terminator 2 was good. Pretty objectively.
Dude, I watched Terminator 2 for the
Good.
first time ever, like 3 weeks ago.
Really?
I really liked it. Yeah.
It's really good.
I've never seen it before.
When did you see Terminator 1?
I saw Terminator 1 for the first time when I was like 19.
Why the gap?
I didn't see like any R-rated movies growing up. I didn't see The Matrix until I was 18. And I'm 26 now.
Oh.
I mean, they're calling it the newsboy cap.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ugh.
gotta be a better name. Anyway, well,
You know,
next podcast we'll have that figured out.
Before
Yeah,
the
have that lined up.
before the extra, read all about it. You know, before that it was hear ye,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
It's
They
the
used
same
to say
thing,
that.
dude.
They used to say that. The village crier. There's a guy who would cry things out.
yeah, the
The crier.
town crier, the village crier.
Yeah.
Nowadays you just got the John crier.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Ah.
You got the,
I don't know what you're saying. I don't know who that
You
is.
got
John
the,
Cryer
you got
is-
the cryometer.
John.
No, what's it called? The cryo chamber.
What's a cryo chamber? Is it a chamber where you go cry
Ice-
by yourself?
Ice,
Ice
freeze your.
John Cryer's
Freeze your balls
opposite
off.
of Charlie Sheen and Angus Jones or whatever from Two and a Half Men. You know, the kid's name is Angus. And then
That's
the,
From
funny.
Texas.
and then the guy probably with the
Probably
name
not his
Angus.
real name.
I don't know. He's an actor.
There's a dude at my work. He just started. His first day was Tuesday. Today's Wednesday.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Is he
and,
an idiot retard?
I don't know yet, but I'll figure
Let's
it out.
assume he is.
Sure.
To humble him.
Anyway, his middle name is Coyote.
Oh,
His first name
no.
Wiley.
No, I wish. His middle name is Coyote, so I'm gonna have like a really serious like one-on-one with him as like a manager. I'm like, look, man, we gotta talk about something. He's like, yeah, what's going on? Look, we're gonna have to start calling you Coyote.
Yeah.
Is his first name Wiley?
No, his
I
first
just
name
said
is
that.
dumb. His
Oh.
first name is dumb and boring.
on, Luke.
Dude, really?
His first name is dumb and boring and normal, and I can't believe he doesn't go by Coyote. Like,
Par-
Yeah. His
What
what,
the
what is his
fuck?
first name?
I can't say it on the
Okay,
podcast.
fine. I mean, but it's only 3 people fucking listening.
Well,
Well, you're
give me-
kind of
give us,
giving
like-
it
give us, like,
away.
those
His
3
middle name.
psychopaths are so dangerous
Yeah.
that they will fucking
That's
hunt
very
Coyote
true.
down
That's very true.
and
But
steal
give
his
us like
identity.
give us a name that's like is like a parallel.
Hunter would be a
That's sort of a hunter kind of name.
yeah, one
Okay.
of those names that people used to be like Smith or like Hunter or like their name or their last name was the thing they did.
Taylor.
Taylor, yeah, it's one of those
Let's
names.
just keep guessing until we say it.
Sure.
But one thing
Prostitute.
before we go any further, I just
Yeah.
wanted to ask one question.
Sure.
Is his first name Wiley? Wiley. Okay, just kidding. It just maybe we had a listener who wasn't listening until just
Yeah.
now, so we had to.
Yeah, they got
Say
they
the third
got it
time.
now.
Anyway, so what are your other coworkers' first, middle, and last names?
And their
Um,
addresses and social security
Any of them
numbers.
have really funny names.
Is anyone named Ho?
No, not even Jose.
No Koreans.
Unfortunately.
You know,
no.
in Midland, Texas, we had literally one Asian person in our middle school, and her last name was Ho.
That's unfair.
So it was like we didn't even have context. Like we
That's
just, like,
so tight.
this woman's probably Mexican, and her last name is Ho.
There's-
And then I
There's
grow
someone, on the
up-
there's someone on the support team at my work, and his name is Long Ho. I shit you not.
It's kind of it's kind of hot.
I used to know a guy named Ping Ching, and I was afraid.
No, you didn't.
I was afraid to say his
you
name.
didn't.
I was afraid to say his name
You're,
because
you're like
it
testing
sounded
the
like
waters. Yeah, I used to know a guy named.
Well, I didn't want to say his name because I was afraid that it would come across
Yeah,
as
you
like a
said-
slur.
Right. It did.
Okay.
You know, Golden State Warriors coach Steve Kerr has a son named Nick. Real shit.
No. Yeah.
Actually
way.
true.
Yeah.
For real true.
That's
Oh my God.
very funny.
Dude,
Every black player on the Warriors is like, I know what you did.
Unbelievable.
I know what you did.
that's a punishable
Unreal.
offense.
And I'm with it.
Nick better be your fucking dead grandpa's name. You fucking piece of shit.
Nick better not be blonde like you are, Steve.
There's nobody named Nick over like.
He's like, I go by Nicholas. Please only call me Nicholas.
I go by Cullis.
Kalisker.
At my college, University of North Texas, the biggest dorm.
Shout out Bulls.
I lived at West Hall, but the biggest dorm was Kerr Hall,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just by chance, kind of like the most like black contingent lived like in
Not by chance.
Kerr Hall. Just like coincidentally, there's like
That was not a
just
coincidence.
complete coincidence.
They did that on purpose.
we call it a Texas coincidence. All the black people,
Texas
Look at that. All the black people
all the black
are-
students
are in the worst dorm with no hot water.
They live
Look at
in-
that.
in
Call it
Kerr,
a Texas coincidence.
the most overpopulated.
Look at that.
They just seem to gravitate.
yeah.
And you know
Wow.
what? And
None of their meal cards work. Look at that. So they can't eat at the fucking cafeteria with everyone
well,
else.
Kerr Hall had the biggest cafeteria too, and we would eat there and hang out. And now I'm pretty sure the white people didn't name it this, but you know what the nickname for Kerr Hall was?
Please say it.
Africa. I love that. I thought it was so funny. Africa.
When I was in high
That's
school.
actually not too offensive.
That's not the worst
That's not all,
thing
yeah.
you could have come up with.
when I was in high school, I was in
kind of respectful.
The white people came up with a different nickname. Anyways.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
sure, for sure. I went to Berkeley High, and then Berkeley High is like such a big school. It's like 4,000
Hey,
people. at
Luke
this
went
high
to
school.
Berkeley High.
I also
What year did you graduate?
Oh wait, you didn't know I went to Berkeley High?
I'm 09.
We probably
Yeah.
bumped into each other in the hallway.
For sure.
I know Tito and shit.
That's
Wait,
wild.
Tito went there around the same time too?
He-
A couple
they're
years younger
same-
than us. Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Wait, one
Oh yeah, he's
second.
my,
and
he's my little brother's.
and
so,
age.
just for the
Also,
listeners,
Yeah.
also G-Eazy, right?
Yeah, Jeezy.
probably.
He did go to Berkeley High.
So there's like small schools at Berkeley High because they can't.
I
all
remember
just-
him trying to sell me his
Wait,
fucking mixtape.
and
You don't remember that?
Just for the listeners, also Lil B the bass god, right?
Also,
Yes.
Okay.
yeah.
For the listeners.
And all the pack.
My
Th-
friend,
thank you,
yeah,
Bass God.
Yeah. I have a friend Sean who was like pretty tight with Lil B and shit, and he says he's weird as hell. Like he would just
No shit.
Brandon.
yeah, he would like go to people's houses and then just not smoke weed, not talk to anyone, just like, oh, we're gonna go hang out there. We're gonna go hang out at Sean's house, and everyone would go to Sean's house, and Brandon would be there, and not smoke weed and not talk to anyone, just sit there quietly by himself, and then just leave.
His music is the most oddball music.
I mean, yeah, of
possible.
course he's an interesting
Crazy
fellow.
guy. So I was in a small school called CPA, which is Community Partnerships
that's
Academy.
Probably why I didn't.
I was in
we
there
didn't
for a bit,
cross
and then I
paths
was
as
in
much.
AHA for the second part. But
Okay.
yeah, CPA is it's called Community Partnerships Academy. It's all about like it's for people who want to go into like public office or just do stuff to help the community. And for some reason, it is extremely predominantly black people. And
Oh,
so,
yeah.
yeah. And so
Because Berkeley High cares.
yeah, it's anyway. They would all call it Colored People's Academy instead of instead of
Who's
community
they?
part-
Who would call it that?
The
You?
people
You
in
and
the
your
class,
friends? Okay.
in our classes, to the point of like, why are you here? And it's like, I don't know. I want to do the right, good for the world. I guess I don't know.
There was CPA. There was AHA. What was the other one?
There was Get Molested and Don't Tell Anyone Academy. A lot of people were in that.
Was
High
not aware
school.
of that. Did not know
That's
about
every
that
high
one.
school in America.
Yeah, there was math. There was like a math science.
What's math?
one.
We didn't have math in Texas.
Yeah.
We had meth.
Nice.
Mathematics.
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 Math in Texas is like, I got a cow. And you got 2 cows. How many cows we got?
How many udders?
How many udders them cows
How
got?
much milk?
How much milk can they get before they gotta eat more corn?
How much hamburgers?
How many dang old hamburgers we gonna make that them cows? Are there people that talk like that where you're from? The fucking water boy coach shit that do all that. That's like more bayou, huh?
That's Louisiana. I mean, it's like,
What's a real hard Texas accent sound like?
well, I mean, it sounds like my family.
Boomhauer?
I was saying like my family, kind of twangy.
We should
Got that Texas twang.
We should call my brother and put him on the podcast. See if we can. I can't figure out how to put phone calls on the.
Say hello,
No, he like literally talks like.
hello.
He's listened to it. He listened to the episode where we had Jericho Fastino on,
Tight.
but I don't know if
You still doing that fucking gay ass podcast, faggot?
no, like you're actually sounding like my brother.
Yeah, goddamn right, I'm sounding like your faggot ass brother.
Dude, I want to meet your brother.
He's
sure he's a
I-
nice guy.
He was very difficult.
Listen, there's no rules on our podcast, okay?
He's about to buy a house in Slayton.
I'm gonna buy a house in Slayton, Texas for $50. I'm still gonna have to get a goddamn mortgage. Fuck the government. I'm gonna buy a house in Slayton, Texas. Yeah, they want me to pay in AR-15s and hamburger patties.
Dude, my brother has so many guns.
That'll be
Yeah.
17 bullets and
Damn, all I've got is fucking shotgun shells. We take them too. You still doing that gay ass podcast?
oh, but that's nice. He's listening.
I know.
That's nice.
Why don't you get a real fucking job? Where you
I mean, this isn't
why don't you get a fucking
job at all.
Yeah. You
I mean, he does have a real fucking
That's
job,
right,
okay?
that's right.
He
That's
drives self-driving cars,
I
okay?
wonder what that conversation is like when my brother like tells people like, "Yeah, my brother he lives in San Francisco and he drives a self-driving cars."
Yeah.
he's like full of shit. Like, yeah, sure, whatever, Davis.
Yeah, we think he's gay.
The weird thing is like most people in Texas like don't really talk like that, and then like my brother does.
That's tight.
He's leaning into it.
Yeah, he's kind of.
Yeah, that's like any.
If I was from fucking Texas, I'd lean all the way into it. You
I'm
know?
sure it's like a thing.
Be
like
lynching people, you know?
No, don't do that.
Dude, the weird thing is like when we were in like, elementary school or whatever. Like my brother's 2 years older than me. He would and like 50 Cent was big and like my brother's like real like talking black and like kind of like wigger and stuff and like and then my dad would get real onto him. And then later we found out like we actually are part black on my mom's side, so it was like, well,
That damn old part of myself I hate the most.
okay, go on. And then so my dad would like really get on to him for being like ebonics with his how he would talk, and then he kind of overcorrected and became kind of country.
That's tight.
Nobody hates black people more than
Luke Newman.
Dude, actually, like, and I tell people,
real funny.
for real, like, race relations in Texas are like, there's less tension than in California. Like,
Probably.
like,
There's probably more black people there.
it's like easier to hang out with like black people and it not be weird in Texas.
And why
I
do
moved
you
here,
think that
and
is?
everyone's like uptight.
Yeah, I've been to the South a bunch, like
I
a
don't
couple
know.
times. I've been to like Kentucky. I've been to New Orleans, and yeah, black, white, whatever. There, no one gives a shit. And then you go. I was in fucking Minneapolis, and everything is segregated consciously. You know what I mean?
Oh,
There's
yeah.
absolutely black people go to this bar and not this bar. White people go to this bar and not that bar.
I think it's because like white people in the South and shit will talk shit to black people.
Yeah, it's like kind of
And it's like
less
there's
passive aggressive.
yeah, and there's like there's I don't know, there's they respect that more, I think, or something. Whereas like white people, liberal fucking white people out here are still have like some racism in them, but are like,
You know what I think it is? I think in the South that people are because there's more black people. First of all, there's more black people.
That's true.
And so people there, like there was like a very drunk friend's dad at some party, and he's like, you know what? He's from fucking Louisville, and he's like, we got good blacks here, and it's like, yeah, that's a horrible thing to say, but like.
It's like they're not keeping it to themselves.
No, it's just like if you're in the South, you're like, yeah, some black people are good and some black people are bad, and you're in like bad, like shitty fucking racist parts of this country, like fucking Minneapolis, where all the white people are just like, all black people are bad. But you're in, you know what I mean? Versus the South, where like all the white people are like, yeah, some black people are bad for sure.
That's
but
kind of,
some of them are tight.
That's kind of what I meant by they talk shit to him.
Yeah.
I mean?
Whereas
like they talk to him.
Yeah.
You
It's
know?
like fucking. It's fucking like Larry steals fucking hubcaps. Fuck Larry. But, you know, Jerome beat his ass for stealing his hubcap, so Jerome's tight.
I mean, they're forced
Jerome's
to.
white. Jerome's white.
When you're forced to live together,
Forced to.
you know, you got to get along, and so that's they do.
Yeah.
I think it's because in the South they know that lying is a sin, so they just get everything off their chest and they're really honest.
That's the cool. The South rules.
I love the South.
South is so tight. It's so nice. Everything.
Little again.
No, that's not what I mean.
Okay.
I just mean that everything is cheaper. The food is better.
So you don't
The
really
people
think
are
it's tight?
nicer. No, I think the South now is tight.
the
I think it's weird when you're in like fucking Kentucky.
Hey, look, it has its pros and its cons.
When you're like downtown Lexington, there's like these historical plaques on the sidewalk, and they're like, "This is where the biggest slave market in the whole world ever was."
And it was the best slave.
Yeah,
market.
they're like, and it was the biggest and best. And at no point are they like, we're sorry. They're like, this next plaque is where the black people used to race for watermelons down the fucking street. And it's like, that's fucked up. At
There's no additional plaque. And by the way, are bad.
By the way, it was bad. Yeah. It's all fucking like sugarcoating history and shit. There's like some fucking statue of some black guy that was with like Lewis and Clark and shit. And he's like, oh, the fucking Indians thought that like the darker you were, the more magical properties you had. So they met a black guy for the first time, and they're like, "Holy shit, he's the second coming of fucking God." And they like this, because Lewis and Clark had this black guy with them, they had way less fucking beef with a lot of native tribes. And the fucking statue this guy gets is like, he was the best at carrying bags and getting them out of trouble. And it's like, fuck off. Like,
Yeah.
this person's like, oh, and then they're like, oh, and he like mysteriously died somewhere and no one knows where. It's like, fuck,
yeah.
fuck.
We don't know what happened.
Yeah, fuck the South in the past, but now it's tight. New Orleans is dope.
Must have drowned.
Right.
I want to know this guy's name. It's
Uh,
probably like just like an almost like borderline offensive.
yeah,
sounding
I
name.
remember his nickname was Big Medicine. I shit you not.
Big medicine.
Yeah, it's also what he calls his dick.
Oh,
But
yeah.
no,
Sounds
yeah.
like a fucking rapper, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a good rap name.
I can't believe Keith Urban is a white country singer.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be a black guy who does trap music.
Keith Urban. Yeah, sounds like a producer.
Yeah, it sounds like a producer.
It sounds like what
Keith
a
Urban on the beats.
record executive would like.
Yeah.
Struggling to name a new rapper, like, oh, let's call him
like
Keith
Urban.
Keith
Yeah.
McKinley. We're gonna go Keith Urban.
Keith
Your
Rural.
new name.
Yeah. Brian Rural. Nah, too many R's. Well, I think it's a good time as any to take another advertisement break. Shout outs to
How much time we do?
just over an hour.
shout outs to
Iams
Dog Food. If you like to give your dog dry dog food that they'll be excited about every day, try Iams Dog Food. You can eat it if you're really poor. My dad used to. Anyway.
Iams.
So
It'll bring up old memories.
how is your dad? Is he still at the airport or?
No, he got on a plane.
Okay.
He's good now. Yeah, he's back home in Israel.
Israel.
Israel. He's in.
Your dad's from Israel.
He's from London, England, but.
Get out of here. You got a
Yeah, I got an
English
dad.
pops?
I know. Sorry,
No, that's
I'm not who my parents are.
I'm
just alright, isn't it?
He's alright, isn't it? He's from fucking London, eh?
Was he a Chelsea fan or?
No, I don't think he likes sports.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about
for an
Krav
Englander.
Maga?
Everybody in England likes soccer.
Krav Maga. So yeah, he lives in Israel with his and
He lives there now?
Yeah, he lives there now. Got an Uncle Martin that lives in Israel as well. Martin talks like this. He's very stern and scary. He's fucking scary, Rafi. He says my name like that. He goes, Rafi. Rafi.
I don't know why the English is pronounced shit wrong. Like they
tight.
say Chewbacca instead of Chewbacca. They say
Rafi.
Chewbacca.
They
Like,
say
you saw the movie. Did they say Chewbacca?
Chewbacca.
Or did they say Chewbacca?
instead of literally, they say literally.
Literally. I fucking pay for everything in this fucking house, Rafi. Everything.
Aluminium.
The aluminium. Iris's tits. I paid for it all, Rafi.
Literature.
His wife's name's Iris.
Literature. Israel.
Israel. I fucking hate it. It's so fucking hot in Israel. It's fucking sweating, Rafi. Rafi. It's tight.
The Oakland fucking hose.
The Oakland whores.
Coach Katt Williams.
Coach Katt couldn't fucking coach his way out. It's funny when people say they couldn't blank out of a paper bag. Couldn't coach his way out of a paper bag. You coach your way out of a paper bag. Yeah, you tell the bag.
Couldn't come out of a paper bag. Right?
Our sponsor,
Right, guys?
paper bags. Fill
Come
them
with me if you want to come in a paper bag.
Come with me if this paper bag is full of cum.
Who makes paper bags?
Kraft.
Sustainable certified sourcing.
KRAFT. Make paper bags.
SF.
And then there's
Come with me if you want to get a hand job
Come
at the
with me.
massage parlor. My name is Robert Kraft.
Nice. I am the owner of the Patriots, probably still.
Come with me if you want to hang out with Meek Mill. Come with me if you want to meet Meek Mill.
Come with me if I get really lucky and you can come really fast because I don't have all night. Come.
Come with me if you wanna.
Come with me. We will be in a world of imagination. Da 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 da. Willy Wonka. Blah blah blah.
Come with me if you want to be right back.
Come as you are, as you were, as I want you to be, as a friend, as a trend, as a known enemy. Yeah.
Come with me if you want to go to a chocolate factory with a bunch of children.
Come with me if you want to go to a chocolate factory with a bunch of fucking children.
And small people in orange face.
Indian now.
I am.
Come with me.
Come with me if you want to go to a chocolate factory. I am Walindi Wanlanka. I am Wadi Wanka.
My last name is Willy Wonka.
Wally Wonka.
My first name is...
I am
Wally Wonka from Sri Lanka.
Jabahanda Hando Wanka. Come with me if you want a world of imagination. Do not eat the fucking blueberries, you fat bitch. What are
Come
you
with me
doing?
if you want good karma.
Come with me to Oracle Arena for the
Come
fucking
with-
hose basketball
Come
game.
with me to watch the horse play the basketball.
Come with me. You will see.
You'll see. You'll see. Oh, you want to see a basketball game? Come with me.
Come with me, dude.
Come with me. You had Connor on the pod yet?
No, we haven't had the cum episode yet. The Connor Lonsdale.
I mean, pretty sure this was pretty
pretty cum heavy.
cummy episode. Pretty cummy episode.
Yeah, we talked about cum.
Yeah, I saw him yesterday, and I was like, "Did you do anything about cum during your set? Your 10-minute set?" He's like, "Dude, no. I mean, not till the end." And I was like, "Yeah,
Well, that's
there you go.
the climax.
Yeah, right. That's right."
Anyways, come with me to the Foo Fighters concert, fool. But you have to be vaccinated.
Damn, this podcast went full circle.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Very nice.
The Oakland Foos.
Very nice. The Oakland Fools.
The Oakland standing with your toes far apart and your heels together.
The Oakland Cholas.
Cholo. You
You
guys
know-
edit these at all?
No, because
Good.
I just hate doing that.
That's fine. God, that's so annoying, Luke. Stop that.
So, any more like offensive things you want to say? Any more slurs or anything you might regret?
No, Not for me. I'm all tapped out.
I got one. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. I'm gonna say it. 3, 2, 1.